It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a beer from Dog's Window Brewery, and this is the Belgian style triple. 9.4% ABV. I believe the original brew was 11%. But that's okay, because that's probably quadruple strength, isn't it? 11%. I think triple's about right for 9.4. Brewed and canned at Dog's Window Brewery in Bridgend, South Wales. It's Pilsner malt, Saz and Pearl hops, and Belgian house blend yeast. The label's kind of like so much better, I think, than the original label. He used to do his own labels online, and now he has a designer. I know he has a designer because we've been working on a design together with his designer, which is cool. Something's happening with myself and Dog's Window. Well, I'll mention it in a moment, but first and foremost, let's talk about the beer in hand. But we are designing beer labels. Oh, wow. That Belgian yeast, that Belgian candied sugar, wow. That is flying out of the glass. As I poured it, just this beautiful candied aroma. Look at the haze in there. One finger white head, good levels of carbonation in the beer, nice and hazy. This looks really good. And I'm going to say, and Lee from Dog's Window won't mind me saying this, they've come on so far as a brewery. I remember I had a little black fridge down there when I had the bar. I had this in my fridge, pulled it out, reviewed it. I thought it was good. But instantly, I probably reviewed this about 2 or 3 years ago, this Play Dead. This rebrand I'm reviewing now, it's lighter in the ABV, but the aroma the beer's hitting me in the face now, whereas before, a few years ago, it wasn't. He's really nailing his brewing techniques. He can brew some brilliant beers, and this looks like one of them. So let's get the aroma then. Yeah, I mean, if you close your eyes and this was handed to you, you'd think you were in Belgium. You'd think some kind of Belgian cafe in Brussels. You know the famous one where you go outside and there's a great big gutter outside the pub, and you can hear, because it's a vent, it is, for the underground, and you can literally hear the trains through the vent in the floor. Do you know the famous pub in Brussels? That it's on the corner. Do you know the pub? Comment if you do. Just loads of Belgian candied sugar and slightly kind of sweetness coming through. A little bit of pepperiness, a little bit of spiciness. Smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Dry, peppery, spicy. First thing with a beer review these days, I always mention the first thing that comes into my head. The first thing that came into my head was dry, peppery, spicy. But combine that with the sweetness in the beer, that Belgian candy. This is a brilliant beer. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. This is a brilliant, brilliant beer. It's not too thick, it's not too heavy. The drinkability is great. It's just like a Belgian triple. It's just... What you got to remember, this brewery is in a garage. It's a garage. And this brewery, what he produces, you're about to see it anyway. I'm going to do a collaboration with Lee at Dog's Window Brewery. We're doing it a week Monday. So by the time I post this, it'll probably be within a week. Maybe a week's by the time you watch this. You will see the ins and outs of this brewery. In fact, if you want to have a look right now, go to the pubs and bars of Bridgend, South Wales, and have a look at Lee's brewery, because he shows me around Bridgend. We go to some pubs and then we go to his house. We go to his brewery. It's a garage. What he's able to produce at this garage is remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable. The remarkable thing is that when you drink Belgian beer, it fools you. It fools you into a false sense of... I've heard many, many stories of people going into a Belgian cafe bar saying, oh, I'll have that. It might be a Chimay Blue. They're drinking a bottle of Chimay or a glass of Chimay, 9% ABV, drinking it like it's a 5% lager. Oh, that's great. Next, something else, and then they get up to use the bathroom and they're like, and they kind of like stagger into the bathroom. That's what happens in Belgium. It's a well-known thing to happen in Belgium. This beer has all of those traits. This beer is drinking like a Belgian beer. This could be 5% ABV, but really it's 9.4. It's doing the same things as a Belgian beer. It's nicely carbonated like a Belgian beer. You can see that carbonation there in the glass. Bit of pepperiness, bit of spiciness, bit of bite on the back end. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what are we brewing? Well, I'm going to keep that a secret for now. We are working on the beer label. It is going to be canned. But please check out Play Dead. You can either buy it from Dog's Window website, Dog's Window Brewery, dogswindowbrewery.com, or they also have a little shop in Bridgend, South Wales called Nearest Beer Shop. If you order through that, you get 5% when you use the voucher code, 5% off when you use the voucher code Stone the Crows, all lowercase, and it's free delivery over £60. Go and buy a few of these from the brewery web shop or Nearest Beer Shop. They've got beers from other breweries as well. If you order £60 worth, you get free delivery. You get 5% off if you use that voucher code. What's not to lose? My rating for the beer, I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. I think it's brilliant. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.